frienditos. I wanted to hop on here. Why is this person? Okay, there we go. So some of you guys followed my old videos about my wrist surgery. So frustrated because I think I don't know. My roommate was driving past. I don't know what the correct terms are. If it's pulled or torn, but I fricked up my shoulder. I think I told the story on the last video, but I was messing around in a hotel room while we were in Disneyland, slipped, went to go catch myself, and my arm just ripped backwards. As I fell, the bed slipped, and so I went straight to the ground with my arm still caught on the bed. So I am in so much pain, and I don't even know how to explain it other than two different things. It feels like there's a nerve that's pinched or something within all of this, because like my fingers go numb, and like the top half of my arm, and then right here, like right on the top of my shoulder, hurts so bad. And it feels like something's pinched, like it's just a different kind of pain. But then you have the shoulder pain, which I have a very high pain tolerance. I've pulled a lot of muscles, I've broken a lot of bones, had some surgeries. Like my wrist surgery, I think I took 1 Norco and 1 Tylenol, maybe 2 Tylenol. Like I didn't take pain meds because I just have such a high pain tolerance, and I'm allergic to ibuprofen, naproxen sodium, which is like Aleve. So I can't have a lot of things. That was weird. There's a cop up here. There's not usually cops up here. Anyways, so I'm allergic to a lot of different things. So I can take Tylenol, and I can take a lot of the heavy drugs like Norco, codeine, Vicodin, Oxy. Like I can take a lot of those. I don't like to, but I can. Those are the ones I'm not allergic to. So I am literally right now sitting at like a 5 on the pain scale. Like it just hurts, and it's constant. It just so much pain. And then certain movements, it goes to like a 9. And again, I don't usually rate things that high. Usually I'm like, oh, it's like a 3, and they're like, why are you even here? Like, it's not that bad. And I was like, no, a 3 for me is like, it hurts, but I can still function. Like, I'm still going to school, I'm still doing my appointments. Like, it's fine. I can still function because I just work through the pain. But I got my x-rays done yesterday. That was yesterday only. And there's no broken bones, which I think is a good thing. I'm going to be honest, I don't really know. A broken bone might be easier to deal with than a pulled or a torn muscle, but I don't know. It ruled out one of the 3 kind of things that my doctor thinks it could be. Because one of them you would see on the x-ray. The other 2, we have to wait until I can get an MRI for it. They put in the request today, so I should, hopefully within the next week. Ideally a week. I don't really want to wait much longer than that. Should be able to get an appointment and get in for that. And then I don't know. I'm really frustrated. And I'm really upset because I have 2 months left of school. Like, if it's a torn rotator cuff, she told me they probably have to do surgery. If it's the other thing, I don't remember exactly know how to explain it, but it's the ligament that keeps your shoulder, not the rotator cuff, but a different ligament inside of the socket that keeps the ball in the socket. and that would require surgery too. So I feel super defeated. I like want to cry, but I'm also like just so frustrated that I feel like I can't cry. But one, I want to cry because I'm in so much pain. Two, I want to cry because I can't have a surgery right now. I don't have that much longer of school. I have salons lined up. I need to graduate. But if I don't know if I can make it through school with this much pain. Tylenol never really cuts it for me. Like, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but not a lot of the times. I think just because my body, it's the only thing I can take, so it's the only thing I've ever taken since I was in junior high, is when I found out I was allergic to ibuprofen. And it's anaphylactic, so my throat closes up, so it's not even something like, oh, you get sick. It's like, no, I will die if I take it. So my doctor prescribed tramadol, I think is what it's called. Sorry. It like comes in waves too, like the heavy part of it. Like, I'm literally just driving, my arm is completely by my side, but it hurts so bad. You can kind of see the shoulders way high up, and this one's just drooped down because it literally hurts to hold it up. So I've never taken tramadol, which scares me because I am allergic to so many different medicines. She said I shouldn't be allergic to it, but I also, while I was talking to the pharmacist, he said I shouldn't drive on it. It'll make me really drowsy. So it is a narcotic, which I was kind of unaware of. She made it sound like it was just a little bit above Tylenol. But I don't know. So I don't know. I'll probably try it. I have tomorrow off of school, so I'm planning to just literally like rest it. I have my sling, so I'll probably use that when I'm walking around the house, just so I don't have to hold it up. That kind of gives me a little bit of that support. I'm stressing, you guys. I don't know what to do. If you've ever had a pulled, torn, I don't even know what the correct term is, if it's pulled or torn. And I might not know that until I get my MRI, but if you've had rotator cuff injuries, feel free to comment. I would love to pick someone's brain about what they went through and if they had to get surgery on it or if they were okay. My dad pulled his, I think he tore his rotator cuff. Again, I don't know if that's a difference. It could be the same thing. He tore his rotator cuff in softball. I want to say either when I was a kid or before I was even around. And he never got it fixed. Kaiser kind of did some imaging, but they never did anything about it. So he still has pain. So that scares the living shit out of me. I do not want another wrist situation where I still have pain, because my wrist, even though I got a surgery for it, is not fixed. I got surgery on this side. I need surgery on this side now. And because of my career that I'm in now, I already had starters of carpal tunnel. It's just going to get worse because I'm in hair, which I know, that's a risk I'm taking. And I'm trying to do stretches and do exercises and try to avoid that at all costs. But I mean, my wrist still hurts. It's not nearly as bad as it was before. I can still function. But if my shoulder, if this pain doesn't go away, I might go crazy, because I feel like I can't function. This is so strange for me, but my brain literally feels fuzzy because I'm in so much pain, and I've never had that before. Even when I've had surgeries before, when I was, how old was I? 7th or 8th grade. I snapped my ankle. I dislocated it about 6 inches, about this long, on the tibia. And then the fibula, I dislocated at the ankle and the knee. I fucked it up pretty good. And I had to have surgery on that one. And that was some of the worst pain that I've ever felt before this. But I've had surgery on this shoulder before. And when I was like 16, so it was about 15 years ago now. And that was painful, but it was nothing compared to this. So, I don't know. I partially just needed to talk it out, but I did. Some of you guys liked following my journey through my surgeries for my wrist. So, I will keep you updated. Again, I'm hoping that within the next week I can get my MRI scheduled. Maybe I'll take you guys to the doctor's office with me. I should have done that when I did x-rays, but oops. It's okay. Not like I can have my phone in an MRI area anyways, but you know. So, if you pray, please pray that the pain goes away. And if you've had the similar issues, comment and tell me how they handled it. And I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, love you, bye.